Ah. Hey! Hey! Oh, oops, sorry. Was I too loud? But hey! Hello! Hey, everyone! It is me! Aliveus Duke, your friendly neighborhood Beach Boy VTuber, here to entertain you this very fine evening. Hello, everyone! Hey, sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream however you like, because now we are live on YouTube. Yes! I stream on a Friday night. It's a very rare what's it called? A very unconventional stream because a very unconventional stream because of the subject matter for tonight. So yes, I'll be hosting my own free talk stream. Been a while since I've done that actually. When was the last time I did a free talk stream? I think it was a while ago. I believe it's actually a while ago. So let me just check. When did I last do a free talk stream here? Let's take a look. I believe it's like a long time ago. I've been just doing gameplay streams ever since. Wait, let me see. Yeah. Wow, it's been a while since I do a free talk stream. Holy crap! When is the last time? It's quite a while. It's quite a while actually. It's like 3 months ago. 3 months ago since I've done a thing. I've done a free talk stream. That's quite a while. That is of course quite a while, but that was of course quite a while. But yes, so tonight we'll be reacting to So this is my very first. This is actually my very first. What's it called? My very first reaction stream by myself. I mean, I did a reaction stream on Benno's channel a while back. You're welcome to watch that on his channel in YouTube or Twitch, where we react to Jamie Oliver making atrocities of Asian food. But this is the first time I've actually done a solo reacting stream, so who knows exactly what we're gonna do. So you know what? Let's just go to it. So here's the So yeah, this is my usual main screen. Hang on, let me just set the window capture up here. There you go. As you can see, we are already. So this is Splitgate 2. Now, what is special about Splitgate 2 here is because where's the one I want? This is the here we go. We're gonna ah dang it ads dang ads. Hang on. Dang ads. I'm just gonna turn that off. Wait till the ad plays. Oh, right. Okay, so before we press on, right? So before we press on, I want to mention a couple things here. I should probably put that to full screen. There we go. Right, there we go. So obviously, I gotta mention why I'm particularly like excited for this game right here. The reason why I'm particularly excited about this game is because if you guys go back to my early days as a VTuber, my very first days, this was one of the games that I played first, right? Actually, I'm a little bit too on the way, so I'm just gonna move a little bit to the side here. Maybe lower myself, just so I don't take too much screen real estate, just so you guys can still see the screen right here. So yeah. There we go. Right. So basically, right, this is the very first thing. Is this on normal latency? I'm getting quite a lot of lag here. Oh, hang on. Let me just check. Well, you can't change your latency, but you can't exactly change your latency here, but oh yeah, this is on normal latency. That would explain why my thing is so delayed when seeing from my point of view. It's on point of view. Turns out it's on the thing. It's on normal latency. Forgot to change that to ultra low latency. But yeah, essentially the reason why this game, I'm so excited for this game, is because this is one of the first games I played on stream, right? If you go back to my early days as a VTuber, this alongside Depth and Valorant are my very first games that I play, and I enjoy a lot of fun. I really like this game. This game was basically free to play Halo before Halo Infinite came out. Like that's basically it. This is free to play like Halo before Halo Infinite came out. So yeah, it's really great. It's a great game. I love it. It's so much fun. But the devs has stopped updating it back in 2021, I believe. I haven't played in like so long, so I forgot when the devs updated it a while back. But the thing about the devs is that they said the reason why they stopped updating this game is because they're actually working on another game set in the Splitgate universe, and we finally have that game, Splitgate 2. This is the cinematic announcement trailer, so obviously we're gonna look through everything, right? We're gonna look through everything. So at first we're gonna just play the trailer with no we're just gonna play the trailer with no commentary. So let's go. Wait, I think my window placement is a little bit off actually. So if I were to move this just a little bit higher, there we go. Just maybe around here. All right, there we go. You guys can see my YouTube bar. But yeah, so we're just gonna play the trailer with no. We're just gonna play the trailer with no commentary, and then we commentate like frame by frame as we explain here. All right, so let's do this.
I don't worry about anything. What's the point of putting your life if you're not having a little fun?
If you're not willing to sacrifice everything, you don't want it bad enough. Don't stop it.
Victory becomes a choice.
You know you don't get extra points for style, right?
Not that. They're gonna have to change that rule. Give it a shot.
Okay, so that's the end. Wait, let me see. Why is this in Portuguese? Oh, because there's no thing. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave that on. Okay, so that's a lot to take in. Not gonna lie, that is a lot to take in. But that's honestly the whole trailer. So it's only 2 minutes, and it's just cinematics, no gameplay yet. But there is a bit of clues on what the gameplay is. So let's go back to the beginning. So let's go back to the beginning here. Okay, so basically, this is the arena. So this is the new arena. This is a new map. If I remember correctly, the first game did not have this map. There is a similar map, which is the sky map. I forgot what's it called, but it takes place in the sky like this. So this is different. So essentially, the setting of this game is that this is like a sort of game show, because if you can see in like the background, we have these like stadium seats right here. So it's they pictured this as some sort of game show. So they basically framed this as a sort of like an in-universe game show, sort of like Apex Legends, like a thing, like basically a sort of death arena style, like basically one of those death games. Again, like Apex Legends. We don't exactly know if they're actually killed in this universe. I'm not sure if you get shot, you actually die, or do you actually it's like a paintball style thing where the bullets aren't actually lethal. So I'm not sure exactly what it is, but as you can see, this is now more as a game show, because in the first game, the universe isn't exactly established. Like, why are we fighting? And why are we fighting? Like, there's not really much world building in the first game, so I'm glad that they actually took the time to like make a lot of world building just from this trailer. Because again, as you can see, this is pictured as like an arena, right? Sort of like a gladiator arena. You got the stadium seats over there, suspended stadium seats, and then you got the close-up shots of these spires here. You see like the balconies that the people sit in, and it's gonna be suspended over. So this takes place in the air, as you can see in the background. That's where the land is. This isn't like connected to the land unless those two towers. So this is really cool. Okay. Alright, so basically, right, if you haven't played the first Splitgate game yet, Splitgate is, I said, it's basically just a free version of Halo, but with a little twist. You can like summon portals. You can like create portals on specific surfaces in the map. As you can, these walls here that glow. Like, for example, these walls here that glow right here, that glow. I think. Hang on. Let me actually capture my cursor. I don't actually have that enabled. So, yeah, let me see. Capture. Oh, I did have it enabled. Okay. Hopefully you guys. Oh, I can't see my cursor. Right. I forgot. Latency. I forgot I set this in normal latency. Okay, so essentially, if you see these glowing walls here, these are the walls you can make portals from, and that's gonna be prevalent because we actually see them in action in this trailer. So let's continue.
Do you worry about living?
I don't worry about it.
Okay, so we got human characters now. In the first Split game, the first Splitgate. There never really was, like, a character system in the game. Like, there was not really any established characters, right? Everyone was just wearing, like, random stuff. Like, you got guys clad in armor, and then you got, like a humanoid cat, and then, like, a Terminator-style robot, and then a tree man. And there were some actual human characters. Like, there were human characters added in the later game. So I'm guessing that's where they decided to take... I'm guessing, like, back in the day, the devs basically want to, like... they want the game to be random. They didn't set a tone yet, but at the end of the Splitgate, Splitgate updates, like the first Splitgate, they suddenly added human skins, meaning that that's when they started to get an idea on how to, what's it called? On a tone, like on a theme. So this is exactly, they decided to implement human characters and put more world building and storytelling to this game. So we got a new character here. He's like basically like this like fame-seeking guy. He's a show-off. I'm akin to, like, from the way he talks, he somehow reminds me of Mirage from Apex Legends. So this guy is obviously like a Mirage like personality if you play Apex Legends. So he's got that sort of, so he's definitely got that sort of vibe with him. So it's like Mirage, like fame-seeking, that's always stylish, always like a show-off, and that's not a bad character. Like, again, I'm excited. I'm excited because, again, I play Splitgate. I'm a Splitgate player. I'm excited for this. And the fact that, by the way, this game is going to be free. I'll explain that later after the end of my reaction here. Also, you can see that in the bottom here, you got like fictional companies. You got Kinetic, which I think is the name of the developers. I forgot what the studio is called, but obviously you got the sponsor here. Very takes up. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so this guy flies, right? But in Splitgate, that's a mechanic. Like, you have a jetpack. Every character has a jetpack, where you can fly for short periods of time. This guy flies so long, but then again, that's because it's a cinematic trailer. It's not exactly going to be one-to-one to gameplay. So there's that. Okay, so yeah, basically this guy, the show-offy, the fame-seeking guy, very standard stuff. Let's go. He's flying right there. That's very tough because you can fly in the original Splitgate. You can fly for a short duration. Like, you can't fly like this. It's more like a long jump. So they're styling this trailer as if you can actually fly for a long time, which would be interesting because I will talk about this point later on. Okay, so we have our lineup of main characters. Just 3 of these guys. We have a training sequence of this new character. Now, in the Splitgate, the format is usually 5v5. That's the format, is 5v5. 5 players versus 5 players. That's the vanilla mode. There is a sort of competitive style game mode where it's 3v3. So, I'm guessing this is gonna be, I'm not sure if they're gonna change like the entirety of like the other game modes are gonna be 3v3, or is this just showcasing the more competitive nature? Because in the competitive maps, if you take a look at, if we go back here, for example, if we go back to where they show off like the arena map right here, this is more akin to the more competitive map where you have a lot more these like portable walls, like you can like these special walls here, these glowy walls. These glowy walls seems to be in a configuration where it's more akin to the competitive style map than the casual game modes, but we'll see for now, right? So where are we up to? We're up to here, right? So we're up to here, so we get introduced to this new character.
If you're not willing to sacrifice everything, then you don't want it bad enough.
Okay, so we have what I like to call the try-hard. I mean, I know that's not what it's called, but we have this over-competitive character trope where she's like, if you don't want it enough, you're not doing it right, sort of guy, sort of character, not guy, but basically we have that. So it is like, from the looks of it, she's gonna be like a sort of like that, just a hyper-competitive, for lack of a better term, try-hard type personality. I can't exactly equate it to a certain other character in video game, but yeah. So we're gonna keep going. Okay, so we have her. So wait, go back. Okay, go back. Hang on. Just gonna get her frame to suit up here. Right, here we go. There we go. So we got her suiting up. Right, so we got her suiting up in the armors because, again, in the original Splitgate, it's never really, like, there's skins, well, not skins, they're basically armor, but we never know what's under the armor. So this is the first time we take a look at under the armor. So that's pretty cool. Right, so continue. Alright, new character. Right, so we have a new character here. He's in a rusty armor, which is probably an alternate skin. But he also has, wait. Okay, so we have the strong man. Wait, let's go back. So we have this overly, like, strong, athletic type. He's like the, I would say Gibraltar, but he doesn't have the Gibraltar. He's like this serious guy, like the serious. He's basically like the serious, like, trooper style. So I'm thinking like a little bit of Soldier 76 mixed in with, like, yeah, basically just that. He's basically like the soldier type. He takes things seriously, but it's not like try hard seriously. He's like, all right, you want it or not. So it's like by the book. I would say he's like a by the book type of character. I don't exactly know the type. I'm not the best at character design, okay? So I don't know like every single character trope, but it's something like that. It's something like a sort of by the book, tough guy, like soldier type dude. Okay, so we have this, right? He's working out, he's lifting a tire. So he's gonna tank. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so we got the weapons here. We got the weapons. Now, I don't recognize these weapons because obviously it's very hard to make out in this shot. It's very hard to like make out the shots in this like make out the weapons in this shot, but we can definitely see like 3 pistols and 2 rifles. So my guess is that the top one is probably a revolver, so that's probably gonna be the heavy hitting weapon. This one at the bottom is probably the default pistol, you know, your standard like semi-auto pistol, and then there's this one which is probably gonna be like a machine pistol or like a full auto pistol. And then for these 2 rifles, I don't really know what they are. They could be like the default AR and the DMR. And not the DMR, yeah, it is a DMR actually, so it's probably both the AR and the DMR. I'm not exactly sure what type of weapons here because it's very hard to make out in this shot. Okay, so we have a charge up animation. So we have a new like sort of charge up animation, but we don't know if that's like a true charge up animation because there's only one weapon where you actually charge up, and that's the railgun. The railgun basically is like this sniper rifle that is super powerful sniper rifle that you charge up to shoot, and it fires this like continuous beam, and it hits both the one you're trying to aim at and the one behind him. So it's like a collateral weapon. So that's the only like charge up weapon we've got in the first Splitgate. So in the first game. So this could be just a turning on animation rather than a charge up animation. So we don't know exactly. So a lot of these guns have new looks, so we don't know. Okay, so that's him reloading. So if we go back here, it's gonna move forward a little bit. Alright. So I'm going frame by frame, which is why this takes kind of long. Okay, so obviously he's going here, right? He's reaching his back pocket and he's reloading because you can see the magazine he's inserting. Okay, so that's the animation. I think the railgun doesn't have a reload animation. So yeah, this is new guns that I'm not familiar with. So the guns have a new look. They're not familiar. So he's reloading his gun. Okay, that's the jetpack. That's new. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Is where things get interesting. Okay, they go through a wall, obviously. It starts shooting. Now that's interesting right there. Right, we're gonna go back. It's gonna pause right there. Here we go. So we go frame by frame here. Right, we go frame by frame, right? This guy, and then this guy throws down a shield. Now this is not a thing in the original Splitgate. In the first Splitgate, there's no like a deployable shield anywhere. Like you have like a shield, you have a personal shield system like you do in Halo. You have a personalized like shield system like you do in Halo, but you don't have like a throwable shield. Now this leads me to believe that this game is going down the path of the hero shooter. So basically, if you know hero shooters, if you know Overwatch, you know what a hero shooter is. I don't think I have to explain, but essentially, right? Essentially, this is again taking on the path of the hero shooter, where you have like different characters with different abilities. Now, obviously, since we actually got characters in this game, not the first game, and not like maskless and faceless characters, we actually do have characters that have actual character traits. Again, this leads me to believe that this is going down the path of the hero shooter, where each character have a different set of abilities, which is gonna be pretty cool. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I like the Halo style gameplay more, rather than like class-based like abilities and stuff. Like in my opinion, I think the Halo style combat is what makes Splitgate more unique, but we don't exactly know for sure. Now, that is one possibility. The other possibility, which I really hope they do, is the second ability that this is a Halo style consumable. So if you guys don't know, is that in Halo games, at least in the olden Halo games, I haven't played Infinite yet, so I'm not sure if this is true or not, but essentially, right? in Halo you got consumable items, like in Halo 3 for example. So if I were to like if I were to show you, right, hang on, so if I'm gonna do this real quick. Right, I'm gonna show you, hang on. So if I go to images here, if I go to images here, portable cover Halo. Right, so here we go. So we got the, hang on, let me just see. So if we, right, so if I were to add here, hang on. There we go. So this is what I'm referencing here. So this is what I'm referencing. So if you actually take a closer look here, we go back here. If we go back here, for example, as you can see, there's a bit of a similarity between them. So this is the deployable cover from Halo 3. This is the deployable cover from Halo 3. You throw this down, there's like a cover that faces one direction. So this leads me to believe that this is what it is. So if this is going to continue the Halo style combat, so this is going to continue the Halo style combat and not be a hero shooter, I think this is what they're trying to do. So they're trying to make they're basically trying to make a sort of Halo style consumable like mechanic. Again, I'm not sure. This is only cinematic, so there's no gameplay to solidify this theory yet, but we'll see for now. But yeah, so this is either points to two things. Either a hero shooter, so this is this guy's ability, is to have a deployable shield, or this is a Halo style consumable. So far, there's never been really anything confirmed yet. So let's continue with the trailer here. Oh, before I do that, I should probably put that away. Right, so let's continue with the trailer. Okay, now that's interesting. Okay, this is another interesting item. So he throws down an instant portal, right? So basically, in Splitgate, what makes this different than like your Halo game, than like a rather free version of Halo, what makes it different is that you can create portals, but you can only create portals on specific surfaces. In this case, if you see in the background here, in the background over there to the guy's left, you see that this wall right here, that's the portal wall. So basically, that's where you can make the portal. But this guy throws down a device. So if we go back here, oh man, it goes back so far away. Right, if we go back right here, as you can see, he throws a device that conjures a portal. Now, as you can see, okay, I actually missed this, but as you can see in the background, like, look in the background, right? If you take a look at the background, you see that there's portal here. That's on a surface. This is a portal wall, like behind him, this like holographic wall. That's the portal wall. So that's the portal wall. Now you could go through it. If you have two ends, right, an entrance and the exit, you can basically just make portals. Like if you ever played the game Portal or Portal 2, you know how these type of portals work in video game. So in this case, he goes through it, and then you see the guy he's chasing is behind him. He then throws a device. Right here. He throws a device, which then conjures up a portal, and he shoots the guy that was chasing him. So basically, this is what you can do in Splitgate. So in Splitgate, you can shoot through portals. So this is actually a tactic to, like, for example, you see a guy that's shooting at you. He's got an angle. You see a guy that's shooting at you from an angle. If there's a portal wall behind him, you could just put a portal behind him and then put a different portal somewhere near you, and you can shoot through that portal and kill him. This is exactly demonstrated right here. So if we go back a while, here, so man, That happens in sub 5 seconds. That's if we go back a while right here, right? If you go back a while, you see the portal that's behind him, and then the guy's gonna end up being in front of that portal, and when he does, he shoots him through this new portal using this device. Using this device, he shoots through the guy through the portal he made, or rather the opponent made behind all, like a holographic wall to conjure this portal. You could just wait, hang on. Okay. What's our... Alright. Right, there we go. Right, sorry, I was just checking if my stream was still okay. It's very hard to tell, but yeah. Essentially, back to my talking point. So we have an on-demand portal generator. So that's really cool. So again, this is because this is used by a different character. Again, this leads to the hero shooter, like the typical hero shooter theory, that all of these characters have different abilities. But again, this doesn't really confirm anything because we haven't seen proper gameplay. This is a cinematic announcement trailer. So yeah. This is a cinematic announcement trailer, so obviously we're not anything confirmed. So this is either a hero ability or a Halo style consumable. We don't know. So let's continue. Okay, there we go. See? There. If we go back right around there, as you can see, if you go back right there, this is the frame I'm talking about. You can actually see yourself, and you can actually kill yourself with a weapon. If you stand directly in front of the portal you make and you actually shoot yourself, you will actually die. So there's actual friendly fire in this game. Well, not friendly fire, but rather like self fire. But yeah, so this is basically what I'm talking about. So that's basically the portal he made with that device, and then that's the portal he came through when we saw earlier. So yeah. Sorry, let's move on. Right, so here we go. Now this would lean towards the hero shooter ability, because now we have a sort of like a heat vision style character. Now I'm not sure if that's a consumable, because in Halo there is no consumable that allows you to see the outlines of the enemy. So this allows me to believe that this leans into the hero shooter part. So we could be seeing basically a hero shooter. So yeah. Again, I'm not exactly sure. So this could be a hero shooter, like akin to Apex Legends, more than Apex. It's more Apex than Overwatch, because I believe is that you can pick up weapons from the field. I really hope they keep that system, because that is another engaging part. Because I want to use the bat. So there's this this game has like an energy sword type weapon, and it's basically just an energy bat. I want that. It's called the BFB. If you know the BFG, you know what the BFB stands for. If you know the BFG from Doom, you know what the BFB stands for. That's all I can say. So yeah. So this leans into the more hero shooter type, because she has X-ray vision. So again, we not know because we haven't confirmed anything, right? Okay, so this guy comes up, the soldier guy, he comes up and shoots him, so she can barely relay information on where the enemy is, which again leads me to believe this is more hero shooter than Halo style shooter. Also he's using what I can assume is the plasma rifle. There is a plasma gun in the game. So the plasma gun has a bottomless magazine, but it has an overheating system. So what leads me to believe is that he's probably holding the plasma rifle. And then here we go. He shoots. The difference is that you see that the plasma rounds here. So if we go back a little bit. We go back a little bit, and then we go here. As you can see, in this difference, he shoots blue energy. Whereas the guy behind him, the soldier guy that we met earlier, he's shooting regular bullets. So that's really cool. That's a good attention to detail right there for the devs. He's using he's using the plasma rifle, which causes these blue energy beams. But then the guy behind him, he's using regular bullets, so that's really cool. Okay, there we go. He kills the guy. Now, okay, here we go. That's another thing. So we have a throwable. So wait, I'm gonna go grab a drink. Wait, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick, cause man, I'm getting thirsty. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Had to get a drink. So okay, so where were we? Right. So we have another thing here. So we go back. We go back here. Alright, so he kills the guy right here. And then he pulls out a different thing here. So he's pulling out some sort of throwable weapon. It's like a disc. It's like a disc here, like an energy disc. And it's like an energy boomerang. As you can see, he flies over. He hits the first guy, and then it bounces off and hit the other guy. Okay, so it's like a boomerang. So again, this leads me again. This is leaning towards the hero shooter. Alright, so basically this means this is leaning towards the hero shooter rather than the Halo style shooter. Okay, so this is interesting. So this is going the path of Apex Legends more than Halo so far. So far it is going the path of Apex Legends compared to compared to Halo. So we're probably gonna be seeing a different genre altogether, a different fighting style. Alright, so these guys go down. Alright, so that's a new item. So now we have a sort of stasis bomb. Now, a stasis bomb, right? So we don't know... Wait, hang on. If we go back... Okay, so there we go. Alright, so there we go. So there's our clue. So basically, I had no idea who throws this, but then it's the girl that can, like, do X-ray vision. Alright. That can do X-ray vision. So that's really cool. So she has another ability. So apparently, I think every character has possibly 2 abilities. So the first one, so basically going with the Overwatch like formula, 2 abilities and possibly 1 ultimate. So we don't know exactly the nature of this game and what it's trying to do. We can only wait till next year. But so far what I've gathered is that this is going the path of Apex Legends, meaning that each character has 2 abilities, either 2 abilities or 1 ability and 1 ultimate. We don't know which ability is like the tactical ability, the one where it gets a shorter cooldown, or an ultimate ability. So we don't know. So far, we only see 2 abilities each character, right? So we have the guy, so we have like the Mirage guy. He can conjure portals on demand at anywhere, and he can also throw a sort of energy boomerang. Then we have this girl here. She can activate X-ray vision, similar to Widowmaker, similar to like Widowmaker's like ultimate. And then we also have her throwing down like a phase bomb that like stops time in like a radius. And then the other guy, the soldier guy, we only seen 1 ability from the soldier guy, and that is of course the shield, unless you count the ground pound earlier. Like if you count, like, for example, this ability right here, like if you count this ability right. Okay, so yeah, internet is a bit finicky today. But yeah, so we're not sure if that's an ability that he can use, or is that just like a passive that you can do, right? So let's go back here. So we have the phase bomb. Killed the guy. Ah, here we go. This is what I'm talking about, right? So when I talk about the portal systems in this game, this is what I'm talking about. So basically, you can create a portal. And then you can create a portal on these surfaces on the wall, and then you can actually connect to a different one that is your exit, and then you could actually chain jump it. So if you go here, You can actually like chain jump it. Let's see, wait, let's go back. Right there, you can actually chain, like, you can go through multiple portals at the same time. This is one of it. This is, I've seen like professional players do this. It is unreal to see just how fast they can zip in between portals. So yeah, there we go. Okay. Right, this guy, he's coming up. He's got the rocket launcher, and now the rocket launcher looks more like the Halo rocket launcher. So there is a rocket launcher in the previous game. It's a weapon that you can pick up. It's a power weapon that you can pick up, and it has 2 shots. But in this case, it looks like this has 3 shots. Now, I'm not sure if this rocket launcher is something you can pick up in-game, or only this character, this trooper character, has it. He has his own special rocket launcher. So again, we don't know. But the fact that a lot of what was shown shows me that we're going the path of Apex Legends more than Halo, suggests that this might be this character's rocket launcher. Like, this rocket launcher is only accessible to him. Now let's take a look. And he flies up. Alright, he fires 3 rockets, and it all homes in on the target he's aiming at. So these are homing rockets, not just rockets that you shoot and it flies straight, but these are full-on homing rockets. So my guess is that this is possibly, again, this character's ability or ultimate. I'm not too sure. Again, this is only cinematic. There's no gameplay whatsoever, right? Okay, so the guy dies. Alright, then we get this shot. Of him going through the portal. Really awesome stuff there. And he uses the momentum to fly up. This is something that you can do in the first game. Is that if you approach a portal at high speeds, you can actually jump without it. You can see him. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So we have a gun. That can split in 2. So we have a gun that turns into an assault rifle. So we go back. Go frame by frame here. So that's another thing. We go back frame by frame. He's holding an assault rifle. He goes up into the air via portal. And he flies by these spectators. And he flies by via this spectator, right? And then he splits. Now this weapon in the original, in the first Splitgate, this weapon has the look of the submachine gun. So the submachine gun is a weapon in the game that's basically like a shorter range and less damaging assault rifle, but with a higher fire rate. So from the looks of it, this is the submachine gun. But what's interesting about this weapon is the fact that he can split it in 2, turning it into 2 pistols. So I'm not sure again. So this begs the question, is this gonna be more like Apex Legends, where the weapons are pickable from the arena? Or each character has their own weapon, so therefore it's more Overwatch than Apex Legends. So this is interesting. So there's a lot of interesting things in the trailer. So we have a gun that can split off into 2 pistols, akin to like Tracer, where she dual wields the submachine gun. So that's really cool. And you can see so that's really cool. Again, I'm not sure if this is a weapon that you can pick up off the ground, or this is a character specific weapon, which is gonna make this more akin to Overwatch, with each character having their own unique weapon, and less Apex, where you can like pick up the weapons from the ground. So this is really interesting. So this is actually like really interesting here. So he passes by. There we go. So he can fire those guns independently. And then he flies by all these spectators. So he can fire the guns independently. He flies by towards the spectators, which I'm not sure if this is a blooper or not, because if you actually establish it in the previous shot, right here. Wait, no, where is it? Right here? Right here. If you actually establish it in the previous shot, right as he goes through the portal, those are empty. I'm not sure if that's a blooper or not, or maybe I'm missing a detail a little bit, but if you actually take a look at this angle, it looks like those spectator spots right there, those those spectator spots are empty. They look empty from this angle. I'm not sure if that's meant to be an optical illusion or not, but I'm not sure. But yeah, these are empty, right? And then we go, and then suddenly, as he fires, they're suddenly filled. Like, as you can see, as he fires the weapon, they're suddenly filled. When earlier we saw that they were empty. So I'm not sure if this is a blooper or a mistake, or perhaps or perhaps I'm just not looking at it right. I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. So he flies by, goes by the people, and then the title card, Splitgate 2. Okay, that's basically what I established with the portals, that you can create portals on specific surfaces.
You know you don't get
Okay, so we got some dialogue between the characters here.
points for style, right?
Well, when I'm done, they're gonna have to change that rule. Muting chat.
Okay, so so apparently they basically, like, in this dialogue, they're referencing like voice chat, because the guy in orange, the orange guy, straight up just says muting chat. Muting chat, like, what the hell? I'm not sure if that's meant to be breaking fourth wall, but we got a good look at some of the weapons here. So the orange guy is holding an assault rifle, like, type weapon, but this Mirage guy, this pink guy, is holding a different weapon. Is actually holding a different weapon. So earlier, when he... So earlier, right? Earlier, we saw him, like, use this gun that can split into two guns here. Split into two guns. Obviously, that's the title card, so they cut away. It goes in the portal.
You don't get extra points for style.
Okay, so apparently, let's take a look at her gun. So her gun doesn't fire in, like, a sort of repeating mod. Right? Instead, it fires like this. So if we go back here, if we go back to a specific frame which she uses the phase bombs here, let's take a look at how she fires her gun here. Okay, so apparently the gun has a small charge up. It's like a short charge, like bang bang, rather than like continuous fire. It's like a single shot weapon, which leads me to believe this could be the new version of the railgun. So if we go back to this frame here. So the weapon that she's holding could be a mini version of a railgun, of the railgun from the first game. Again, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but this could be, like, very, very interesting here. This could be very, very interesting. But yeah, this could be a mini railgun. So yeah.
Extra points for style, right?
Well, when I'm done, they're gonna have to change that rule. Muting chat.
Okay, muting chat here. So again, the guy, the pink guy in the middle here, he's using a different weapon than earlier. So now he's got like a DMR style weapon here, because so he's basically got an assault rifle, but I think it's more, I'm not sure if this is an assault rifle or a DMR, but from the profile, I think it looks like the DMR. It is different because the DMR isn't bullpup in the first game. In the first game, the DMR is actually like, the DMR is actually not a bullpup, but instead is a regular magazine loadout. But there is a weapon that is bullpup though, and that is the battle rifle. So the game does have a battle rifle like Halo's battle rifle. It's a 3-round burst gun, and from the profile of his weapon here in the middle guy, it looks like it is meant to be the battle rifle. So we have a new updated battle rifle, we have an assault rifle, and we have possibly either a mini railgun or a different gun. So that's really cool. We got run up here, running animation, and of course we have this heroic shot again. This heroic shot here again. He's rocking the dual. He's basically rocking the combiner weapon. So we have the Mirage guy up front here. He's using the combiner weapon. Which again leads me to believe that that is a specific weapon that only he can wield. But again, we don't know. So we have the orange guy wielding the assault rifle, and then we have the other guy, the girl character having this mini railgun, which leads me to believe that this is gonna go the path of possibly Overwatch than Apex, which means that either these weapons can be picked up off the world or they're character-specific guns. Again, I'm not sure because this is only cinematic. This is so far only cinematic. Therefore, we have no clue on how it's actually going to look. So we can only speculate because it says coming 2025. So therefore, we still have a whole year to wait. Still have a whole year to wait. So this obviously can support like they can support multiple languages. So that's really cool. So this is a global release. No, I'm not gonna do perfect. That's later. That's later. Right. So that's later. Now, what I want to do, however, is check their Twitter next. So I actually want to see their Twitter. So let me just go to their Twitter page. They do have a Twitter page right here, so let's take a look. They do have their Twitter page here. So let's take a look. They do have a Twitter page here, so let me just take a look. Got a window cap. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so that's perfect. So let's take a look here. So let's take a look. So we have Play Together, Standalone, Splitgate 2 coming 2025. Obviously, that's the trailer. I retweeted the trailer because I retweeted the trailer. Right, so that's the trailer. This is obviously hype up to the trailer. And this hype up, more hyping up. 5th anniversary of Splitgate, so anniversary of Splitgate, so yeah, so this is the same developer here, so there's not much in when it comes to their Twitter here. When it comes to Twitter activity, they got much, when it comes to their Twitter activity, they're just hyping up the trailer, so let's take a look at the main thread here. Alright, so wishlist now, and then everyone is saying like welcome back, right, so not much. Alright, so basically this is just guys that really love playing Splitgate, me included. So we go take a look at the quotes here because there is my quote. I did quote this. Okay, Halo ones, I do not. Halo 5 listen to me, I do not hate Halo 5. Okay, so apparently some people don't really like the fact that it could be like a hero shooter, which is totally fair. Okay, which is totally fair. So yeah, we don't exactly know. Right, we don't exactly know. He's in the same. Okay, so apparently there's some mixed opinions here. Okay, so apparently it's an... Okay, hang on. I haven't checked out the Steam page yet. So, I haven't exactly checked the Steam page yet. So, actually, let's take a look at that real quick. Let's actually take a look at their Steam page quite a bit. Well, okay, let's take a look at their official website, though. I'm curious. Right, so we got some mixed opinions. People making it a hero shooter and everything. But let's take a look at their main website here. Okay, wishlist now. Go away. Okay, that's the trailer. Right, here we go. Here's some information. In the future of Splitgate, choose your faction, customize your weapons, master your portal skills, play with friends, and complete Galactic Arena. Discover what units will take you, get ready, latest news, blah blah blah, get the app. Oh my god, there's a whole app? Okay, so obviously not much, this is just promotion. Right, so let's take a look at their Steam page. I haven't actually taken that out yet. So let's take a look at the Steam page here. Let me pull up Steam real quick. Let me pull up Steam real quick here. Right, so I'm gonna pull up. Here we go. So we go to pull up the Steam page here. Properties. Steam. Okay. Just gonna, there we go. There we go. Okay, does that show up? It's all black on my Steam. I don't know why it's all black on my Steam though. Okay, hang on. Oh no, it's not black. Okay, we got it. Okay, so here we go. So here we go. Splitgate 2. Let's see. Splitgate 2. Ready to step. All right. So obviously, gotta add it to the wish list because obviously. Right, about this game. Ready to step into the spotlight, eager to hear hundreds of thousands screaming your name, seeking fame and admiration? Then join Soul's Splitgate League, where the future is bright. It's okay. So now it takes a team. Only one person can be the leaderboard. Okay, so suit up and portal into action as an elite ace in Splitgate 2. A 4v4. Okay, so they changed the format to 4v4, free-to-play shooter, redefining on what. Okay, so it's now 4v4 instead of 5v5. Okay, free-to-play shooter redefining what it takes to be number 1. Choose your faction, customize your weapons, right? Dominate the arena with a portal gun. Turn the titans with multiple dimensional combat through flank your foe. Futuristic is to launch yourself a Jordanus. Evolution is here. This is the future of Splitgate, bringing fast-paced portal gunplay with objective-based game modes and distinctive futuristic maps. Grow your skills and unlock new capabilities for each faction. Okay, so we have different factions. That's honestly like really cool. So we have factions. All right. So this is interesting. So we have factions. All right. I didn't see that in the trailer, but sure. Dash around the buttons as agile arrows. Okay, so we actually have character names here. Dash around the battlefield as the agile arrows. Control the chaos as the tactical and time manipulating Meridian, or run in guns blazing with Sabrak's raw power. Utilize dynamic abilities and diverse weapons to your advantage and playstyle. Mix and match factions to build the ultimate team. Okay. So this is interesting. So does that mean you control multiple people? This is interesting. So this is gonna be completely new. So we have no idea. So again, I have no idea how this is. Wait, hang on, I'm getting. Ooh. Okay. So there's not much information aside from character names. So we have Arrows, which is the Mirage type of guy, and then we have Meridian, which is the Meridian, which is the mysterious like sniper, and then we have Sabrak, which is the tough guy. So factions, that is interesting. We didn't see anything regarding factions unless each of these characters is like the faction leader or something. So again, I'm not exactly sure what that is, but let's see. Opponents hold up in its portaling and all sides stand together, steamroll opponents to win the match. Okay. So they got system requirements here, so that's pretty cool. Okay, they got system requirements. Okay, so that's about it. So there's not really much information yet. I mean, the trailer just dropped, so obviously there's not really much information. So far, that is the only bit of information we're gonna get from. That is the only bit of information that we're gonna get from this game. So yeah. So that's about it. Really, that's all there is about this game. So in my opinion, what do I think? So what do I exactly think about this? Right. So we go back up. Okay. So here's some screenshots. I didn't actually see the screenshots. Okay. So we have. Can we take a? All right. So we have. Okay. So we have some map renders here. We have some gameplay renders here. I didn't really check these out yet, but yeah, we got real game renders here. So we have the three characters just shooting each other, so that's pretty good. And we have this map here, arrows. So this whole arena is dedicated to that one character. So that's pretty cool. Then we have some. Here we go. Some real screenshots. So he's shooting probably that's probably the battle rifle or the DMR. He's holding the plasma rifle we saw earlier. Here we go. This is the portal mechanic I was talking about. This is a legit tactic that you could use in game. Okay, so here we go. He's holding the what's it called? He's holding the dual like pistol submachine gun hybrid. But then we take a look at interesting is this guy next to him. This guy next to him has the same armor as Arrows, the main character, which leads me to believe that what the factions are essentially those three. So those three So those 3 are like the faction leaders. So you get to choose whether or not you want to be part of Eros' team, Sabrak's team, or Meridian's team. So that could be it. Again, this is just a theory, but that could be it. So he's holding the normal what's it called? So he's holding, possibly, I believe, is the submachine gun that can turn into 2 weapons. So here it is at first person view. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we have some gameplay here. So he's holding a pistol. He's sliding around. There could be some movements, and we got a different map too. I forgot to mention that. So we got 3 different maps so far. So we have this like open land, like sort of arid, sort of like Africa themed, like so we have this like Africa theme battleground here with all these trees and the sand, and we have the flying arena, which we saw in the trailer. The people are rendered properly this time. And then we have this sort of like mountainous jungle map. There was a mountainous jungle map in the first game, so I'm not sure if this is meant to be like a new map or did they reuse some of the maps over in the first game. And then we got back to the arena, and we got here fighting in this African style arena. Now here's a different arena. Here's a new map, which is like a cave system here. There is a cave map in the first game, and then one final time we have an overshot of the African style what's it called? African style game here. So that's really cool in my opinion. Okay, so we got some good screenshots. So at least the game is like in the making. Like it's not just a fancy cinematic trailer to get you hype up. So it's like the game is actually like finished in terms of some parts it's finished. So that's pretty cool. So that is pretty cool. So far, that's really all the information we have on Splitgate 2. It's coming out next year. So if you want... so if you guys... you can wishlist the game now. Playing release date is 2025. No specific date in 2025. So, yeah. That's about it. So, yeah. That's really it. That's all I can say about Splitgate 2. Not much really going on, because obviously the trailer just released yesterday. So of course there's really not much to talk about, but I'm super hyped up for this game. Again, I'm an avid Splitgate player, and the fact that they're releasing a sequel for free too is pretty okay. Now, there is a bit of concern. Obviously, when you hear a free-to-play, you can only think of one thing they're gonna monetize this game, and that is of course through microtransactions and battle passes. And yeah, I do agree with you. That is how they monetized the first game. There were battle passes, there were cosmetic skins, there was microtransactions. Now, the thing with the microtransactions is that is legit the only way you could get premium currency. Yeah, that's really it. That's the only way you could get the primary way to get in-game currency was through microtransactions. But you can actually get microtransactions if you are what's it called? Okay. Right. So basically, anyway, where was I up to? Yeah, anyway, where was I up to? Oh yeah, sorry. Got a little sidetracked there, but yeah. Yeah. Essentially, right. Okay. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. Anyway, so yeah, I had to take a break because my throat, I've been talking this much. I haven't exactly talked this much in a while. So yeah, anyway, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so yeah, so about it being free to play, you might be thinking, oh, that means the microtransaction is officially. That means the microtransaction is so yeah. Anyway, well. Anyway, man, my throat. I haven't exactly talked for this long in a long time, so I do apologize. But, yeah, so you may think there's gonna be, like, microtransactions, they're gonna be hella aggressive, and admittedly, yeah, the first Splitgate game is like that. The microtransactions were rather aggressive, and that was legit the only way you could like earn. The only way that you can earn like in-game currency was through microtransactions to buy like the skins and stuff. But to be honest, from my personal experience, I never really engage in it. Like, I never engage in microtransactions because I feel uncomfortable, like, having to pay real money for in-game items. If I can earn the in-game items by either playing the game or earning in-game currency, I would just choose the latter. So for me, the microtransaction isn't going to be a problem as long as the game is fun. The first Splitgate was hella fun, so I can excuse like the microtransactions a little bit. So I can choose like the microtransactions a little bit because I just find the game fun that I forgot that there was microtransactions. Like that is the truth of it. I forgot there was even microtransactions because I just have fun in the game. I just have way too much fun in the game. So as long as the second game is like that, I can sort of excuse the microtransactions because honestly, I don't even engage with it all. I don't even engage with it at all because again, from my personal experience, I myself don't like microtransactions, but I don't engage with it either. Like I can just avoid it if I find the game fun. So that's the condition. If Splitgate 2 is fun, then I won't mind the microtransactions. And I won't exactly mind the microtransactions if the game is fun, because I just straight up ignore it anyway. because I just straight up like ignore it anyway. I'm not sure just exactly how this is gonna be with other gamers, but at the same time. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm not exactly sure if the game is gonna be just as fun as the first game, which I really hope it will. I really hope it will, by the way, because I really hope it is as fun as the first game. Because if I could just have fun without needing to worry about the microtransactions, I can let it slide. I'm not sure about other players though, but then again, what matters is, you know, how I find the game. So I'm not sure about you guys, but yeah. That's my personal take. My personal take that if the game is fun, I can just ignore the microtransactions like all the way, because I think the default skin looks pretty cool. Looks pretty good anyway. If the default skins look pretty good, then you know what? I'm not gonna be too uppity with microtransactions because again, I myself don't take part in it. So yeah. Other than that, I think that's just it. That's my opinion. I'm looking forward to the game because it's free to play. I can just play it. So, you know what? I will see what happens. So we're gonna wait a year. So wait up to a year for the game to release. And then we can see for ourselves just exactly how things are. So yeah, just wait a year for it to release and just see how it is myself. If it's fun, it's fun. If it's not, then it's not. Like, simple as that. As simple as that. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, that's now okay. So that's the reaction part over. So let's just go back here since we're not doing any reactions anymore. Okay, since we're not doing reactions anymore. Not doing reactions anymore, so we're just gonna be chilling back here. But yeah, this is pretty much what it is, really. So yeah, this is pretty much what it is, really. So what should we talk about? What honestly should we talk about now? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I haven't been really telling you guys what I've been doing for the past things. Why am I streaming only on weekends? Why am I streaming only on weekends? Why am I streaming only on weekends? And I haven't been really that much active. Usually by this time I'm like active almost every day, but so far I've not been that active. Well, there's a reason. It's because I'm at my final semester in college, and final semester means I have one big final project that I must work on. And so I have this final project that I must work on, my final research project, and that's really what's been keeping me occupied during the weekdays lately. That's what's like keeping me occupied for like during the weekdays essentially was just this. So yeah, it was just this. So this final project, it's going pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's going pretty good. Just a few bumps in the road, but then again, this is the final project that I have from my college. So of course there's gonna be like major like bumps in the road here. So of course there's like major bumps in the road. It's not gonna be easy. It is the final boss of college after all. So of course there's gonna be bumps in the road, but it's going pretty smoothly. Just needs to fix a couple things. It just needs to, you know, as usual, fix a couple things and all that. But other than that, it's really good. Oh, look at that. We have, is this Gen Alpha or Gen Z humor here? The hell? Oh, we have a guy's just spamming nonsense in chat right there. Chat right there. I would say it's like Gen Alpha humor, because, I mean, technically it is part. It's like a Zoomer Alpha humor. It's basically just that. It's brain rot language. I'm just gonna call it that. It's brain rot speak. It's brain rot speak here. So yeah, this guy right here, this guy in my chat here, he's speaking what I like to call brain rot speak. But yeah, what was I up to? Oh yeah, right, final project, college. So yeah, that's really what I've been doing this past weekdays. It's just working on my final like project, my final report and everything. And hopefully I can graduate this semester. At least big hopes. So yeah, right now I'm just right now again I'm very hopefully anyway. Hopefully I graduate this semester. Big hopes, because obviously I want to graduate so I can get a job. I can get a job, provide for myself instead of having to rely on my parents all the time. So yeah. So pray for me, chat. Pray for me. Pray for me that I hopefully graduate this semester. But yeah, that's about it. That's really what I've been doing as of late. Why I've been like so busy. That's what I've been doing as of late. Why I've been so busy is essentially just because of that, really. Just because I've been grinding away at my college projects to hopefully graduate this semester, and you know, as soon as possible, get a job, and start providing for myself. And yeah, that's about it. What should I talk about? That's literally what's been on my mind lately. I haven't been really thinking about a whole lot because that's all I've been doing. It's just college project all day, every day. Which is why I still stream on weekends, despite the fact that I don't have any classes anymore. Despite the fact that I don't have classes anymore, it's still like just thinking like this project. Gotta grind that out. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah. I've been playing a lot of Helldivers lately. Helldivers 1, not 2. Because I can't afford the second game. Again, which is why I want a job. So I can actually buy the second game. So I can actually, you know, buy the second game. But I have the first game, and it's actually, like, really cool. I gotta drink again. So it's getting pretty dry. Also, I just realized that Mr. Piranha here, literally says Dick Big. Probably because he can't say that. Dick Big, Energy W. His live stream, edit brightness, and looks messy isn't Aliveus. Well, if you speak like that, you have Aliveus. Let's just say if you speak like that, you have Aliveus. You have negative roots. It's not just male, you have negative roots. So yeah, you gotta work on your vocabulary there, buddy. Gotta work on your vocabulary, Piranha. You're not gonna pull anything speaking like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What should I talk about next? Maybe I could play a game or something. I've run out of topics, like straight up. I kinda run out of topics. I don't know. I mean, we did basically just spend like nearly an hour and a half just talking about Splitgate and everything. So that's a good amount of time. I know. Let's actually... you know what? I want to play a little bit of Helldivers. I know I should be... No. Yeah, no, I'm... Okay, we'll play... No. Should I save that for Sunday? You know what? I'm going to save it for Sunday. I was going to say, I'm going to play Helldivers, but I'm actually just going to save that for Sunday. Not gonna spoil you guys, so if you guys want me to watch me play Helldivers 1... sorry. Helldivers 1, wait till Sunday. Gotta learn patience here, Aliveus Duke. That's how we get in life, is to learn patience. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. I guess should I... No. I mean, it is pretty short. I've only been here for an hour and a half. Usually go for 2 hours at least, but I've run out of conversation topics, not gonna lie. Running run out of topics to talk about, not gonna lie, run out of topics to talk about. So, maybe I should just end it here? I mean, I don't exactly know what I'll do next, so I guess I'll just end it here. I mean, tomorrow, I'll be playing with Benno again, so I'm gonna help out the Greenbeard of DRG, show him around, help him complete his assignment mission that grants him the ability to pick any mission he wants, and then I'm gonna pick any mission he wants, and yeah, that's about it. And yeah, that's about it. And Sunday we're gonna play Helldivers 1 because I just find the games to be super fun. Again, don't ever underestimate the first game. The first game still stands to this day. Like, it's actually still really good. So if you guys have a chance to try the first game, if you, for example, only get the second game, if for example you only get the second game, I highly recommend getting the first game. It is still holds up to this day. So yeah, other than that, I guess I'll just end it here. Thank you guys for watching my reaction stream. This is actually my very first reaction stream, like solo reaction stream. I did do a reaction stream like a while back with Benno in his channel, but this is my first like legit solo reaction stream. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the stream, if you enjoyed the stream, please give it a like. Feel free to subscribe as well, as your support is always welcome and is always much appreciated. Follow my Twitter, that's where I update my stuff. You feel free to join my Discord as well. That's also where I update my stuff and maybe talk about a few things. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this reaction stream. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.